Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para hablar español. All right, our lesson right now is what we call the three N's. These three words that begin with N. Nada que, nothing that. Nadie que, no one that. And ninguno que could be like no one or none that. Nada que and nadie que are often used. Ninguno que, ninguna que, not used very often at all. We're not going to focus on it. I'll just tell you, for example, if you say ninguno or ninguna que, then it's telling you that ninguno and ninguna have to refer to something that's already been mentioned. For example, you say, hay muchas personas aquí esta noche, pero there are a lot of people here tonight. Hay muchas personas aquí esta noche, but there isn't a single one. No hay ninguna que hable español. That's how you would use ninguno or ninguna que, right? Hay muchas muchachas aquí esta noche, pero no hay ninguna que hable francés. There are a lot of girls here tonight, but there isn't a single one that speaks French. So to use these, something has to come before it to set it up. But nada que and nadie que are beautiful. Watch this. There's nothing that's better. No hay nada que sea mejor. There isn't anybody that's better. No hay nadie que sea mejor que Muhammad Ali. There wasn't anybody that was better than Ali. No había nadie que fuera mejor que Muhammad Ali. There isn't anything that I can do. No hay nada que yo pueda hacer. I don't want anything that costs more than $1. Yo no quiero nada que cueste más de $1. I didn't want anything that cost more than $1. Yo no quería nada que costara más de $1. So nada que, nothing that, nadie que, no one that. They're both followed by the subjunctive, present or past subjunctive. Which piano key you hit depends if you're in the present or in the past, okay? There's nothing that's better than to be outside in a rainstorm. No hay nada que sea mejor que estar afuera en una tormenta de lluvia. Those of you that live with a lot of rain, out here in Southern California, no llueve mucho. So when it rains, it's like people running out when it snows. Oh my gosh, está nevando, está nevando. Here in Southern California, Dios mío, gracias, está lloviendo, está lloviendo. We celebrate the rain, and we absolutely go crazy every 10 years when we get a little bit of snowfall. All right? Nada que. Nothing that's too difficult. Nada que sea muy difícil. Nothing that costs a lot. Nada que cueste mucho. Nothing that doesn't have the color red in it. Nada que no tenga el color rojo. Nadie que, no one that doesn't speak Spanish. Nadie que no hable español. Nobody that knows the answer. Nadie que sepa la respuesta. There isn't anyone that knows the answer. No hay nadie que sepa la respuesta. There wasn't anyone that knew the answer. No había nadie que supiera la respuesta. Nada que, nothing that, nadie que, no one that. Always both followed by the subjunctive. We call these the three N's because nada que, nadie que, and ninguno que all begin with the letter N, followed by a subjunctive. If you start off with the present tense in front or the future, you're going to go with present subjunctive. If you start off with something in the past, preterite or imperfect in front of these, you're going to go with the past subjunctive. I don't have anything that's like that. Yo no tengo nada que sea parecido. Yo no tengo nada que sea así. Okay? I don't have anything that costs more than $5. Yo no tengo nada aquí que cueste más de $5. There isn't anything here that I don't understand. Aquí no hay nada que yo no entienda. Hay un insecto volando por enfrente de mi cara, molestando mucho. There wasn't anything that I didn't understand. No había nada que no entendiera. There isn't anything that I can't do. No hay nada que yo no pueda hacer. There wasn't anything that I couldn't do. No había nada que yo no pudiera hacer. Nadie? There isn't anyone that knows the answer. No hay nadie que sepa la respuesta. There was not anyone that knew the answer. No había nadie que supiera la respuesta. Okay, advanced Spanish, no doubt about it. When you see the 8 and you see the 9, you know it is advanced Spanish. Just remember, anytime you say nada que or nadie que, it's got to be followed by subjunctive. If you hear someone say nada que and nadie que, check them out on their sophistication level of their Spanish and see if they follow with the subjunctive. There's nobody that can dance like her. No hay nadie que pueda bailar como ella. There was no one that could dance like her. No había nadie que pudiera bailar como ella. There's no one that sings like Frank Sinatra. No hay nadie que cante como Frank Sinatra. There wasn't anyone that sang like Frank Sinatra. No había nadie que cantara como Frank Sinatra. You're going out clothes shopping, looking at clothes. There isn't anything that I like. Well, me gusta is the present tense. You got to go opposite vowel, me guste. There isn't anything that I like. No hay nada que me guste. There's nothing that catches my eye. No hay nada que me llame la atención. There isn't anything that I want. No hay nada que yo quiera. There isn't anything that he doesn't have. No hay nada que él no tenga. Okay? There wasn't anything that he didn't have. No había nada que él no tuviera. Nadie que, like I said about Ali, there wasn't anyone that was better. No había nadie que fuera mejor. There wasn't anyone that was smarter than my Uncle Bob. No había nadie que fuera más inteligente que mi tío Bob. Okay, that's it. The 3 N's. Remember, ninguno and ninguna que, something has to come before, so you can either say ninguno, referring to something singular and masculine, or ninguna, something to singular and feminine. The example we had, hay muchas personas aquí esta noche. There are a lot of people here tonight, pero no hay ninguna que hable francés. But there isn't a single one that speaks French. I said ninguna because I said hay muchas personas. Personas is feminine, so we got to go ninguna. Okay, that's it. The 3 N's plus subjunctive. Okay, gracias. Es todo por ahora. Hasta la próxima lección.